A Facebook page dedicated to the people and places of the city of Rome posted fabulous interior photos of the Rome VFW. That was once the home of the noble Rome native Samuel B. Stevens. A few months back, we did a hidden history feature on Mr. Stevens, and we are pleased to rebroadcast that hidden history. Here's Joe Kelly.
Samuel B. Stevens, II of Rome, was a pioneer in early automobiles in America. Stevens was a car racer, an innovator, and did much work on enhancing the quality of the automobile. One of those innovations was the use of aluminum engine parts. Stevens came from a prominent Rome family. His father and grandfather had both been elected to the state assembly and had served as mayors of Rome. The family made its money in the iron business, owning and operating the Rome Merchant Iron Mills. Samuel Stevens II attended Harvard and studied engineering. But before graduation, his love of the automobile steered him away from college. To promote his cars and the technology he developed, Stevens used racing and endurance driving as a way to gain the public's attention. He preferred time trials such as the ones done on the beach at Daytona. In fact, Stevens broke several records and won many awards before he stopped racing in 1908. But Stevens continued his endurance driving and gained great notoriety in 1916 when he embarked on a cross-country journey and set the record for the fastest ever transcontinental trip, beating the old record by more than 2 days. Stevens also did a lot of work with foreign automobile makers in America. He was named the director of the Fiat Motor Company in New York City, and he worked closely with a French automaker. At the family residence on North Washington Street in Rome, Stevens built an impressive collection of cars, including 2 special Rolls-Royce race cars and a Mercedes racer. The Stevens mansion is now the VFW post in Rome, and the garage that was used by Stevens to make all those early automobile innovations in the early 19th century still stands. Samuel Stevens II died in 1935 in Greenville, Texas, while on another of his cross-country trips. He had departed from California and was headed to his hometown of Rome. Produced with the cooperation